Well, hello, Michael here. Looking today again at Psalms 55, specifically verse 4 to 6 for the exposition. Psalm which may be subtitled, Cast Your Burden on the Lord. Let's go ahead and read those verses then. Verse 4. My heart is sore pained within me, and the terrors of death are fallen upon me. Verse 5. Fearfulness and trembling are come upon me, and a horror hath overwhelmed me. Verse 6. And I said, Oh, that I had wings like a dove, for then would I fly away and be at rest. And so we looked at the treasury of David for the exposition, as written by Charles Spurgeon. Verse 4. My heart is sore pained within me. His spirit writhed in agony, like a poor worm. He was mentally as much in pain as a woman in travail physically. His inmost soul was touched, and a wounded spirit who can bear? If this were written when David was attacked by his own favorite son, and ignominiously driven from his capital, he had reason enough for using these expressions. And the terrors of death are fallen upon me. Mortal fears seized him. He felt like one suddenly surrounded with the glooms of the shadow of death, upon whom the eternal night suddenly descends. Within and without he was afflicted, and his chief terror seemed to come from above, for he uses the expression, fallen upon me. He gave himself up for lost. He felt that he was as good as dead. The inmost center of his nature was moved with dismay. Think of our Lord in the garden, with his soul exceeding sorrowful even unto death, and you have a parallel to the griefs of the psalmist. Perchance, dear reader, if as yet thou hast not trodden this gloomy way, thou wilt do soon. Then be sure to mark the footprints of thy Lord in this miry part of the road. Verse 5. Fearfulness and trembling are come upon me. Like housebreakers, these robbers were entering his soul, like one who feels a fainting fit coming over him. So the oppressed suppliant was fallen into a state of terror. His fear was so great as to make him tremble. He did not know what would happen next, or how soon the worst should come. The sly, mysterious whisperings of slander often cause a noble mind more fear than open antagonism. We can be brave against an open foe, but cowardly plotting conspiracies bewilder and distract us. And horror hath overwhelmed me. He was as one enveloped in a darkness that might be felt. As Jonah went down into the sea, so did David appear to go down into the deeps of horror. He was unmanned, confounded, brought into a hideous state of suspense and mortal apprehension. Verse 6. And I said, Oh, that I had wings like a dove, for then I fly away and be at rest. If he could not resist as an eagle, he would escape as a dove, swiftly and unobserved, on strong, untiring pinions would he fly away from the abodes of slander and wickedness. His love of peace made him sigh for an escape from the scene of strife. Oh, for a lodge in some vast wilderness, some boundless contiguity of shade, where rumor of oppression and deceit might never reach me more. We are all too apt to utter this vain desire, for vain it is. No wings of doves or eagles could bear us away from the sorrows of a trembling heart. Inward grief knows nothing of place. Moreover, it is cowardly to shun the battle with God would have us fight. We had better face the danger, for we have no armor for our backs. He had need of a swifter conveyance than doves' pinions would outfly slander. He may be at rest who does not fly, but commends his case to his God. Even the dove of old found no rest till she returned to her ark, and we amid all our sorrow may find rest in Jesus. We need not depart. All will be well if we trust in him. Yes, cast our burdens on him. Trust you enjoyed the meditation. Michael here declaring yet again, Jesus is Lord. Until next time, be blessed.